Pouring rain, and no matter what we go through, love will still remain. So do what you want, baby.
Now then guys, my name's Nath. I just wanted to introduce you to my channel. I actually made a video about 2 months ago trying to do this, and ironically it was about the power of saying yes, and I actually didn't upload it because I got too anxious about it. So I'm actually going to do that now, and that's what this video is about. Now then guys, my name's Nathan and I'm a photographer and videographer, and I am making this video to try and spread a positive message, because this is how I show my creativity. I make films, and this is my creative medium. So basically I want to tell you a story how about 5 or 6 years ago, due to various circumstances, I started feeling depressed, and then a couple of years later anxiety just appeared and just took over my life. And basically I used to be a musician, and the anxiety forced me to step away from that because I couldn't play in front of people anymore. I went from playing in front of hundreds of people to not even being able to play in a room with one person, and it was just awful. So for the last 3.5 years I've had people asking me, when are you going to start playing again? Are you gonna play some gigs? Are you gonna release any more new music? And I've just been doubting myself over and over, and I've not done it. And then one day, I was watching a YouTube video. I can't remember who it was, because there's so much positive, just goodness on that website. That basically I was watching a YouTube video, and someone was spreading a similar message of, just do it. Literally, like, you're not without doing it, you can't get started. Nothing can happen. So basically, I got asked to play a show with someone who I would feel safe supporting, because it's someone I played with, back in 2001, I think it was, and I just said yes. And from that moment, the weight was lifted off my shoulders. I thought it would be awful. I thought it would be panic-inducing, but actually it just was a relief. It was like, okay, we've got a month, we can do this. And basically, yeah, so since then, since saying yes to that first show, I got offered another show in London, and that's in January, and it's supporting an American band that I have been a massive fan of for the last 10 years. And then I'd been offered another show in my hometown York, which is supporting one of York's best bands, and it's going to be like rammed to the rafters, sellout show. So that's pretty awesome, pretty terrifying as well. But the point is that none of this would have been possible if I hadn't have said yes to that initial, do you want to just play this small show? And since off the back of that, I've been inspired to start writing new songs, which I haven't done in probably 7 or 8 years. And I'm, in the works of filming a new music video, which is all, it's getting the creative mindset going and the creative juices flowing, so to speak, which is a terrible term. And I just wanted to spread this positive message that if you're struggling and you feel like you cannot do it, but you're just so desperate to portray yourself, you're so desperate to be creative and show what you have to offer, just to try and say yes. And even if you do get knocked back, and you know, it's not, you can't do it, then just that's fine. Like, just keep trying, because eventually you will say yes, and you will do it, and you know, it'll all come together for you. And I really do believe that, you know, it's hard to get yourself in a hole, and the only person who can get you out is yourself, basically. You need to say yes to things. So yeah, this video is going to be called The Power of Saying Yes, and it can really change your life. I mean, it's baby steps, it's real baby steps, but you know, every little step is one more step closer to where you want to be, whether that be, you know, playing in local bars, or, you know, playing Glastonbury main stage, or if you want to be, you know, creating movies, or you want to be a wedding photographer, you know, you want to be creative in any, you want to just put your art out there in any way, shape or form, or even if it's just, you know, getting the job you want, in any medium, like, you need to make baby steps, and the first step to doing that is to say yes. So yeah, just be strong. And I actually did something today that I've never done before. I went and took pictures of a floristry event. I went and took pictures of a wreath making workshop by a very talented florist who's a good friend of mine. And I did some video footage there, and I'll probably drop that in the video. You might have seen it before, you might have seen it now. And that was another case of just saying yes, because, you know, like, it might open up other doors and I might enjoy it. And I got there and I really enjoyed it. You know, I met some interesting people, and there was some beautiful, you know, creative wreath making going on, which was awesome, you know, very Christmassy. So yeah, just say yes. And there's going to be more content on this channel, a lot of music-based content, a lot of photography and videography-based content, but I'll leave that to the next video anyway. So thank you very much. Cheers. So quick update, the shows that I played actually went really well. The first show I played was one supporting Dave McPherson from a band called In Me, and there was just shy of about 100 people there, and it went really well. That was actually also for my birthday, which is pretty cool. The second show that I did was supporting a local band from York called The Howl and the Hum, who are currently on tour actually now, selling out venues all over the country. There was about 200 people there, and that show was unbelievable. It was one of the best shows I've ever played, one of the best shows I've ever been to. Considering I work in a music venue, and I've seen thousands of shows, that's pretty impressive, I'd say. And I feel very lucky. I also played a show in London as well, supporting a band called Dayseeker, and that show was just absolutely lovely. The guys in Dayseeker are so nice. Rory, special mention to him, who hooked me up with the gig, he's actually so nice. The other guys who played, Atlas Empire, phenomenal band from Glasgow, check them out. Also the nicest people you'll ever meet, honestly. Like, I've got a feeling that I'm going to be playing some more shows with them at some point. And yeah, that was just a lovely show, completely seated, candles, people were silent, listened to what I was trying to convey in my songs, and it was really beautiful. So yeah, just an update basically, saying that, you know, I said yes, and then I had a bit of a falter and didn't actually upload the video. I did manage to play the shows, and they went well, and hopefully it'll lead to more music things. If I'd have never said yes, I actually wouldn't have had those amazing experiences to start off my year. So unbelievable, absolutely unbelievable. So yeah, just to reinforce that actually the power of saying yes does work, and I really urge you to just push yourself and say yes. Alright, thanks for watching. Subscribe and like if you fancy. Peace. I'm gonna wait on you. I'm gonna love it till it's gone. You know I'm gonna wait on you. And the weight that's on your shoulder, I'm gonna carry that for you. So hear me when I say no one's gonna love you like I do.